In this tutorial, I'm showing how to use an app that makes time-lapse movies on mobile devices such as a smartphone. It's called Lapse It. Here's the video I shot in my backyard of shadows moving across the lawn. I captured it by setting the app to shoot one frame every minute for 30 minutes. When played back at 20 frames per second, the video length is 1.5 seconds. If we look at the project details, you see a number of options for processing and rendering the file. The project details show that 30 frames were captured in 29 minutes and 0 seconds at 720p and is 16.98 megabytes in size. We can loop the video with this button at the bottom. We can add a timestamp overlay by checking the box to the right, and we can trim the frames using the trim option. The next box allows addition of special effects. For example, we can show the time lapse in vivid colors. Or an interesting option is a sketch tune, which shows edges in black and white. And a few other visual options. Or we can select the original with no effect. You can add a soundtrack from your music album. Select Render to see those options for exporting the project as a movie file. This shows a summary of the selected settings. You can change these settings by tapping the Settings button and then scroll to the option you wish to change. You can send the project to your camera roll by checking this box. And so here you can see it in my camera roll. Select the gallery to see all of your projects. And if you look at the file view, you can then select the option to publish your project online to social media, YouTube, or you can email it. If you select YouTube, you fill in a title, description, keywords, and then upload to your account. And you can rewatch the video by tapping this button. Or you can return to the Lapse It home screen. To start a new time lapse, tap the New Capture button at the top. This opens your camera lens. Tap the clock icon to change the capture interval. You can select among minutes, seconds, or milliseconds. Tapping the number opens the keyboard where you can then change the capture rate. And here I'm going to change the rate to capture a frame every 2 minutes. Then to begin, tap the red capture button and the first photo will be captured. Then in 2 minutes the camera will take the next photo and so on until you stop the capture by tapping the capture button again. And then you have the option to continue if you wish, or tap the stop button to end the project. The project will then open to the project details window that we've already seen. We can view the gallery to see all projects. Here you have the option to delete the project by selecting it and then tapping the trash can. You're then asked to confirm that decision, and yes removes it from your gallery. You can also create a zip file and send it to iTunes by tapping this icon. I've already done this, so I'm asked if I want to overwrite that file or cancel, and I'm going to cancel. So here is how I set up my iPhone to capture that time-lapse video. You need a few accessories. First, I used a Gorillapod stand that is made by Joby, and it has a detachable shoe that allows attachment of a camera directly to it, or to connect to a mount that will hold a phone. I use the grip tight mount, which is designed to work with the Gorillapod stand. You can see that it is essentially a spring-loaded clamp that has a screw receptacle on the bottom. So the detachable shoe is then simply screwed into the grip-tight mount. You then slip your phone into the clamp, which holds the phone quite tightly. Then all you do is slip the shoe back onto the tripod. Now you've got a stable platform to shoot your time lapse. It can be set up on any level surface, or it can be wrapped around a fence post or tree branch with the flexible legs. Then open the Lapse It app on your phone. To start a project, tap Home and then New Capture. After selecting the desired frame capture rate, just tap the red capture button to start. And then to stop the time-lapse recording, tap the screen to open the menu and then tap Stop. And so here I am setting up my phone at ground level and starting the time-lapse capture. And I return later to stop the capture. And so that's how to use the Lapse It app. This is the Scientist Videographer. Thanks for watching.